which one of the following statements about the Council of Ministers at the union level is not correct? Right, Council of Ministers relatedly, the total number of ministers including the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers shall not exceed 15% of the total strength of the Lok Sabha. That is completely mandatory. A person can be appointed as a minister even if he is not a member of either house of the parliament, but he must become a member within 6 months. If he just coming to the appointment or election, just if he appointed another unauthorized person, if he appointed as a minister, completely within short time, means 6 months, he has to become a member, right? So the ministers are individually responsible to the president. Advice tendered by the ministers to the president shall not be inquired into any court, right? So this is completely related to Article 74, right? So president bounded by the advice of the Council of Ministers, right? So cannot be inquired into any court. That is also very important, right? Correct option. So the ministers are individually responsible to the president. This is not correct. So they are collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha, right? That is the main important feature in the constitution, right? So here the ministers are collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha, but individually responsible to the president. Some extent, means this particular question is some sort of debatable question, right? If you see in UPSC, these type of questions may ask as a particular debatable question here, right? So ministers are sometimes individually responsible to the appointment, or sometime if you see they can removed by the president, right? So from that particular context, we can say the individually responsible to the president, right? So but if you see the holistically, whatever we have mentioned in the constitution, collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha only, that is completely different. We have to understand the positive mainly mentioned in the constitution only. We should not deviate from the UPSC point of view here, right? So ministers are individually responsible to the president is not completely right, partially right, right? We have to understand the main feature, that is collectively responsible to this Lok Sabha only. If he means ministers completely individually, they are practically, if you see the reality, in reality individually are responsible to the president only, but according to the constitution we have to obey this first of all, right? That's why it is wrong. So C is the correct option here.